How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Tazer Podcast, Truth or Lies. I'm Tazer. Let me introduce my guests. First of all, we've got...
Oscar, from What You After.
And Ollie, from What You After.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Again, because you were here last time, so welcome back. If you guys have been here before on this podcast, obviously last time was our very first one. I've got podcast music now. I've actually got music going, which I completely forgot last time. So please do let me know if there's any issues with the audio, like the music's too loud, too quiet, and also our audio as well, too loud, too quiet. If you were here last time, the concept for this is very game show-esque. I think we were sort of still finding our feet last time, weren't we? It's kind of...
Yeah.
It went okay.
You enjoyed it, Nathan, but you changed the rules.
I did not change the rules, you just misheard the rules. So the concept for it is basically that the first half of the podcast is us talking about weird and wonderful news stories. Sometimes they'll be true and sometimes they'll be false. And if they are true, you'll get this pop-up. And if it's false, you will get this lie. This will pop up. The idea is that we in the podcast, the three of us, don't actually know what's true and what's not. But at the very, very end, there'll be a part for you guys to participate in where you guys will have to pick or try and guess if one of the personal stories we talk about is true or false. But between the three of us, we know which one that's going to be.
Having said that, please feel free to play along as we play.
Yes,
of course.
Yes, of course, yeah. The only rule we've got on this is that basically we have to stay off of social media or any kind of internet platform while we're currently in the podcast. Obviously, you guys can do that, but please try not to ruin it if you can. But yeah, that's pretty much the concept. So it's just the idea is to try and tell if someone's telling the truth or telling a lie.
Hello, everyone in the chat.
Hey, I was just saying who's in the chat. So we've got Sarah Bell, we've got Shah's Fashion Nation, out with Butler, and on What You After as well. I was surprised to see him here.
Yeah, well, I did a little plug.
Right, so we've got a chat show. Did you manage to get out for a little exploring today? I wasn't exploring. I went out to... Well, I was going to go exploring, but no, it was free. So I went out and did some 360 shots, which you looked on Instagram, you might have seen. Some pretty cool ones, actually. Have you ever seen like the Tiny Planet stuff you do on 360?
Yeah, I have. Hi, Phil. Nice to see you, Phil.
You what? Sorry. You sound a bit like a robot today, by the way. Yeah, I don't know what is your mic. It always sounds like a robot.
Oh, for God's sake. Hang on.
It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I did some Tiny Planet stuff. I did some videos. Just basically pressing and playing about with the 360 camera. But yeah, no explores today, unfortunately. Out with Butler, how's it going? Hello. Shah's Fashion Nation, hello. Phil C as well, evening. How's it going?
Testing.
Sorry, say again?
I said testing. Is that any better?
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's horrid.
It is better, but it just sounds really kind of, I don't know, it's like metallic-y.
Right, okay.
It's not.
Give me a second.
Okay, alright.
I'm going to join on my phone with my headset.
Tazer, you sound quite quiet. Okay, hang on a second. Let me bump myself up. Right. Sorry, I know this always gets really loud, so tell me if this sounds really loud to you guys. Where's the thing? There it is. Right, is this too loud? People in the podcast? Oscar? Anyone? Ollie?
Well, what's good?
Does that sound good, alright? Does it sound too loud?
Yeah, that sounds fine to me.
Okay, cool. Just let me know if it goes too loud, because I know this gets quite loud quite quickly. Sound like you're in a Channel Tunnel dude yet. Have to order dinner, be right back. Awesome, okay. If you...
Sarah, again?
Sorry?
I said, what's again?
I don't know, yeah, it's Charles Fashion said to have to order dinner. Let us know what you get, but don't make us jealous, because I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah.
Taser fine for me. Sarah, is it sounding alright? Let me know if it sounds okay or not. I'll just get the audio issues out of the way first of all, just to make sure. That's better. That's better. You sound more normal.
Good.
Yeah, it still sounds a bit echoey, but that's not as bad as it was. That's much better than it was. So
cool.
That's fine. Cool. Right. So like a concept is, first round we've got news stories, weird and wacky news stories. Some might be false, some might be true. You can play along and guess which ones you think are good, true or false, and we're going to try and guess. I went first last time, so I'm going to let one of you guys go first this time.
I think Oscar should go first.
Oscar?
I'm happy to go first if you're too scared, Ollie.
Oh, mate. Don't come at me. Don't throw fire at me like that, I swear to God.
Oh, apparently, Oscar.
Right, so...
Can you turn your microphone down a bit? Apparently, you're really loud now. They just said R&D headphone users.
I don't think I can on the mobile app. I'll move it. Is that better? It's further away from my face.
Possibly.
No, if you right-click his image, you can turn his volume down.
Oh, hang on, I'll do that.
Yeah, you've got to do it.
I was about to say, because I can't do it through OBS, I can just right-click your image. Oh yeah, okay. I'll turn you down a bit. Right, say something.
Hello, is that any better, Phil? Are you alive, or have I killed you off?
That's probably
No, I
better.
can still hear your voice, so it's never better.
Right, guys, let us know if that's any better, because I can't turn you down OBS, because that's both of you at the same time.
Right.
On Discord.
Yeah, I've done on Discord. I've done it.
Oh, okay.
I've knocked you down to about 80%.
Right,
so
I'll just talk a bit quieter. It's fine.
Cool. Right, Oscar.
Okay, so am I starting? Am I?
Yep, kick us off.
All right, I'm going to come in hard with this one, if you pardon the pun.
Don't be coming anywhere, please. Not where
So, do I start with the headline? Yeah.
Yeah. Same as last time.
Okay. Man gets 2 kilogram dumbbell stuck in his bum. Doctor's forced to pull out 20 centimeter weight by hand.
Sorry, what? Hang on a minute. Are we talking about the actual dumbbell bit as well, the weights as well, or are we talking about just the handle they go on?
So it's quite a slip. No, it's one of them all-in-one ones. It's not one that you can change the weight.
Oh, I see. So it's
believe.
like the plastic coated ones.
Yeah, you'd probably put it up your bum.
Yeah, probably.
I mean,
let's be honest.
I bet you
So yeah.
Have we got any more background information on this? Like why?
Why? Wow, that's a question that I don't think that man was ever.
But maybe yeah. Why or how? Maybe.
Yeah, for what reason?
For what reason? Well, we obviously was looking for a bit of pleasure, wasn't he?
But 2 kilos.
I mean,
you said 2 kilos, right?
Yeah, 2 kilo fucking dump.
That's like.
Oh come on, we've all had a heavy poo that's weighed 2 kilos.
That's like a giant bag of flour.
Yeah. How would he possibly be able to shove that up his arsehole?
Well, I'm looking at an X-ray picture, and he did it.
Oh my god, you got an X-ray picture of everything. God, it's like one of those X-ray pictures where you see like the bulb.
Well, I might.
Never heard of asshole day in the gym. Like that.
They're all assholes in the gym, Phil. Let's be real.
Yeah.
That's because you don't go to
asshole days every day.
Ollie, you're a bit quiet for me, mate.
Am I?
You are a little bit quiet after.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
That's a lot better.
Yeah, cool.
Lovely.
So, what would you like to know?
Nothing. I'd rather not.
What
know
happened to
anything.
the pole?
What happened? What?
To the pole.
So, they tried to remove it with surgical tweezers, but they were unsuccessful.
Surgical tweezers for a 2 kilo.
Yeah.
Nah, that's bollocks. That's fake. How you wouldn't remove a 2 kilo dumbbell with tweezers?
Well, I'm looking at the surgical tweezers and the dumbbell, and I can see why they tried.
There must be some bloody.
By the way,
tweezers.
it's not like rubber covered. It's pure metal.
Oh,
Gyro
God.
platters. Local.
So the tweezers didn't work, by the way. So obviously they did a manual extraction. They fisted him to remove the dumbbell. They used their forearm.
How does anything else fit in there? This is raising more questions.
Well, you get that up there.
I said it's fake. I now believe that, considering this is Oscar, I reckon that's true.
You reckon? I don't know.
I reckon that's him in Somerset Live.
I don't know. I don't see how...
days.
I mean, I've seen some weird shit online, but I'm telling you now, I don't see how that's possible. How do you fit an arm and a 2 kilo bell up there and then try and take them out with tweezers?
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think they would have used the tweezers. I think they would probably just use the arm, just pure, grip strength.
And you said it's pure metal as well, not plastic. Oh, that would have ripped to shreds.
Yeah, no,
oh
it's not
God,
plastic.
the images. Right.
The guy was reluctant to reveal what the issue was. He went in.
Oh,
with
I bet he
pains.
was. I bet he was.
Yeah, Phil, I'm with you. I reckon that's bollocks.
Yeah, Phil's calling bullshit. I don't know. Because this is Oscar. I don't know. I reckon this is false. That's what I'm gonna lock in false.
So you're both locking in false.
No, I would say it's actually. I changed my answer. I think it's fucking true because I reckon you scoured the internet for that, and I reckon it's true.
So it is in fact true.
It's true.
And I did a quick Google search. Man gets stuck up his bum, and that's what I got.
Your search is
Let me send you a picture.
Oh, no, please don't. I don't want to see a picture. Do I have to see a picture?
No. It's a picture of the thing once it's out.
Oh, I could hear
And the surgical tweezers.
All right. As long as I can't see no arse.
No. Do you want an X-ray of it as well? Or...
Just send me what you got. You downloaded these pictures as well. You can have these pictures on your phone as well as your.
No. I'm just copy and pasting.
These people and their kinks. They're exactly right.
Well, ironically, Phil, it does say on here
Oscar and his kinks.
That the ratio of men and women going in with things stuck up their bum is 28-1.
Well, as in 28 men to 1 woman.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me. Let's be honest. Like, because where's the male G spot? You know, that's exactly where it is. So
yeah.
It doesn't surprise me at all.
I can't send a picture right now. My Discord's.
Okay. Well, I will look forward to, with inverted commas, I'll look forward to seeing that later.
Oh, hang on. I'm on. Right. Text channel.
How are you sending this? You said you're on. What you having to go back onto the website? It's on some dodgy website. You can't get onto without.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I suppose. Do you know what? That's smaller than I thought it was going to be.
Well,
oh yeah, it's only like a hand weight, isn't it?
Yeah. See, when you described that, I don't know. I was expecting like. I wish I could show pictures on the screen. But, I was expecting like. I don't know, like a big metal. Do you know what I mean? With jagged sides. Can I put this on the stream? I suppose I could. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, you can. It's fine. Oh, Ollie, we can't say the C word because it got demonetized last time.
Yeah, last time we said the C word and it got demonetized. So
oh yeah.
We have to be good boys. Right, hang on. I apologise. This is the. It will take me a little while on OBS to get the picture up, but this is the picture. Right, there we go. On the screen for everyone.
Oh, well, that was a good one, wasn't it?
I was going to say, don't show the up the nose shot from the Fazget that we played last night.
Oh yeah. No, they should be able to see it. It should be on screen now. Can we see that? I'll just check the live view. Yeah, you can see that. That's come up.
Go on, Phil. Tell us the story then.
God. Okay. Right. Let's get rid of that picture then.
We'll have to get Phil on here next time if he's got stories.
Yeah. Well, this is the whole point of this podcast. I'm open to having like, if you guys want to come on, I'd love to have like a viewership game where like we play against the viewers, like YouTubers versus viewers. I think that'd be quite interesting to do. Right. Anyway, let's move on to the next story. Ollie, did you want to go next?
Yeah, I can do. Unless you want to go
Go
first.
I don't mind. I went first last time, so I'm just shifting it along a little bit.
Yeah, Ollie, you go next.
All right.
Yeah, do as told.
Man arrested for calling 911 after his cat was denied entry to a strip club.
What? How does that make any sense at all?
You missed bit out the title, didn't you? It's not man arrested, it's Florida man arrested. That is 100% a Florida man article.
So,
am I right?
Is it a Florida man? I'm going to peg that as true straight off then.
No, not necessarily.
Okay, so go on, tell us a bit more about the story then. What's the backstory to it?
Well, there isn't much, to be honest, but...
So we've literally just got a headline.
Yeah, he literally went to a strip club with his cat, and the cat, he wasn't allowed in because he had his cat. His cat wasn't allowed entry into a strip club.
See, I'm calling bullshit already because Ollie's only got a headline. If it was an actual story, there'd be context. So okay, what about
my question is,
his name?
Why is one pussy not allowed inside, but several other types are?
Oh, that made me shiver. Never say pussy again, Nathan. Oh.
Yeah, so I need context. There needs to be more of this. Like, why was a man taking a cat to a strip club anyway?
It was his date, Nathan, obviously.
47-year-old Everett Lagasus
Right.
was arrested outside the Emerald City Strip Club. He continuously called 911 after the club owner denied him entry because he had a kitten.
So did he try and take his kitten into the club as a person, or was he just going to the club with his kitten like on him, kind of thing?
It doesn't say. It just says he had a kitten.
Okay. That's a really random.
They put him in a taxi and tried to send him home.
Well, the kitten or the or the man with the kitten.
I'm probably both, I think, but
Yeah.
Like, right,
No, well, they're not
sorry,
going to send a man home and let the kitten in, are they?
You can
well,
come in,
maybe.
but you can
You
fuck
never
off.
know.
You're far too young.
Okay.
You're a kitten.
Where did this happen?
Florida, obviously.
Yeah, Florida's big.
Murdoch, Florida.
Murdoch.
It's funny because
Okay.
one of my stories is actually Florida related. But it's not Florida man, but it is Florida related.
That just seems like. I mean, if I liked cats, I'd probably try and do that myself. I wouldn't call the police.
People take dogs.
I'd probably
in-
go like full Karen.
People, yeah, you should have done that. Shah said people take dogs in handbags in stores. Well, you should have like stuck it in a handbag. It's 2024. A man doesn't look weird with a handbag anymore.
No, very true. Okay, I'm gonna say that's true.
I'm not. I think I'm going to go the other way, and I'm basing this purely on the fact that I feel like there should be more context to this. If there was an actual article, I know how much detail they put into stuff. So I'm going to say it's false.
Okay. Well, it was true.
Really? Oh. Well,
Yeah.
there must be more
On
context.
June
Come on,
the
there must.
5th, 47-year-old Everett Lagasus was arrested outside the Emerald City Strip Club in Murdoch, Florida. He continuously called 911 after the club's owner denied him entry because Lagus had a kitten, a baby cat. After the owner showed up, they put Lagus in a cab and tried to send him home, which was a fail since Lagus was severely intoxicated and continued to call 911.
Oh my god.
Well, there's some funny,
That's
there's some
hilarious.
really funny drunks out there. Right. Okay. So, my story.
So Nathan, you're losing.
I am. I'm doing really badly today, aren't I? I'm not doing very well at all. So I can put it back with some of these though. As per usual, I've got my very official sounding paper. So I printed these off again.
Ugh.
We need a points counter.
We do need a points counter. I'll tell you what we do.
Mm.
We'll charge one of the people viewing. They can keep an eye on the scores and they can keep track on
Yeah.
who's winning and who's losing.
Okay.
So, right, my headline is Raised by Goats.
True.
So, apparently hikers came across a 14-year-old boy while out hiking in the Rocky Mountains of south central Alaska. He appeared to be malnourished and was accompanied by a small herd of goats. He was covered in what looked like the skin of one of the mountain goats, presumably a dead one, obviously. Authorities have no idea who he was or could have been, but they believe he had been under the care of the goats for up to 8 years.
Okay. So I watch a lot of Alaska programs.
Mm-hmm.
I've never ever seen a goat.
You've never seen a goat? They're like mountain goats.
Never seen a goat in Alaska.
I think it's fake.
Genuinely, I mean, you can't Google because you're on the podcast, but if you Googled mountain goats, I'm not joking, they are like an Alaskan thing.
Yeah, I know mountain goats are real. I don't believe that they have mountain goats in Alaska.
Okay.
Yeah, but mountain goats are built for the sides of mountains, right?
Yeah.
They could do it easily. Humans.
But Alaska's quite snowy, isn't it? That's the whole point. It's quite snowy, and they're not.
Ever
like...
tried to climb a mountain in the snow, Nathan?
No, I've not,
Yeah,
personally.
okay.
but Mountain goats, you know, like because I know what you're thinking of. You get them like really skinny kind of goats. This isn't like that. Mountain goats are like big, white, and fluffy. So they're not quite the same as the skinny little runt goats you'd expect. But that's why they are in Alaska, because they're white and fluffy.
I think it's fake. I also don't think that the skin of a goat would keep you warm enough in those temperatures.
Also,
to you
like,
survive
if it
that
was...
long.
I just feel like goats of all animals couldn't raise a child. I mean, who am I to judge? But I just don't think they could.
They said that he'd been living off the milk of the goats and vegetation. And they were surprised.
For 8 years.
They're surprised he survived the harsh environment. The couple who found him contacted authorities who took custody of the child and are trying to figure out who he is so they can reintroduce him to society. I can speak.
See, the thing is, like, if I was that person, I'd obviously notice that I wasn't a goat. I'd be like, right, I should probably try and.
It's like any of those sort of things. Like, there's loads of stories about people being raised by animals and that. And if they're young enough, like this is 14-year-old who is 8 years. So how old does that make him? Like 6? Is that right?
Yeah, Marley's age. Nah, not buying it.
No?
He'd remember his family and stuff. He'd try and get home. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. It depends. Yeah. It really depends.
I'm calling bullshit.
I think it's bollocks.
It's bollocks. You both locking that in?
Yeah.
Yep.
100%.
Okay. Well, I hate to do this, G, but it was in fact a lie.
Hey!
They even have goats in Alaska. I've never seen a goat on an Alaska.
I wasn't lying about that. They actually do have mountain goats in Alaska. I'm not even.
Yeah, I know they have mountain goats, but that was the thing that done it for me because I was thinking mountain goats live 90% of their lives on the side of a mountain.
I didn't get to this because you weren't believing it anyway. But I was going to say because it does say had become quite adept at climbing sheer mountains.
Yeah, I was about to say nah, that's bollocks.
But seeing as you weren't buying it anyway, I thought no, I won't go with that one because that would sound too obvious.
Have you seen how mountain goats like wedge themselves between two rocks and climb up?
Yeah,
yeah.
I've seen them like is it?
Yeah.
Grand Tour when they literally climb up like the dams and stuff. They can climb at the side.
Yeah, it's mental.
Yeah, it is mental. But that I thought it was just because I decided to go with something that was. So there was a news article about a boy being raised by dogs. So I decided I'd do the same thing, but I'd change it to something like slightly unbelievable, but could
dogs, I
be
believe,
real. Yeah, that's the point. That I wanted something different that could potentially be believable, but also a little bit out there.
Here you
so
go.
I went with mountain
just for reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know.
Imagine me trying to do that.
Hey, there's people that climb up the side of buildings. You can do that.
I can't. Not my ankle. I can't move
If
my
you've
right
been living
foot.
with goats since you were 6, you won't be able to.
Well, maybe. Yeah. If I was living with goats since I was 6, I wouldn't have fallen off the porch and broken my ankle. So.
That's true. Did you want to tell the story about how that happened? Because I find that quite funny.
We'll save that for next time.
Next time. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So make sure you tune in if you want to learn how I made my foot bend backwards and look at me.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't. The picture's horrific. You don't want to see that. So. Oh, I can't. That's burned in my mind now. I can't get it out of my head.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah.
That's why I have PTSD.
There you go, viewers. So Nathan shows that to you. That's just for reference and what this human would have been apparently able to do.
Right. Let me get that.
How many goats a year do you think fall to their death?
18,000. I already know that off the top of my head.
How many?
So that's
18,000.
That's a picture
18,000 a year.
Climbing a mountain.
Something like that, yeah.
You'd think they'd just stop, wouldn't you?
No, they do it to escape predators.
Right.
Wow.
Okay, right. So who's next? It's Oscar, isn't it? You're next.
It's me next, yeah.
Excellent.
Okay. Alright.
We're gonna need lots of details, I think, for this because we're rushing through these stories very fast. We need lots of juicy details.
Okay. Florida man arrested for trying to sell NASA's secret moon rocks on Craigslist.
True.
Sorry, NASA's secret moon rocks.
Yeah.
That's a funny.
Yeah, it's obviously.
You know that they've come out and supposedly admitted what they've actually done with the place, what the place is supposed to be for. So the last couple of days, the last couple of days that was in the news that they've actually finally officially announced what it was for. Everyone's going bullshit, but like they're saying it was like for testing planes and stuff, which has pretty much been what everyone's said for years. But they've actually officially announced that they've come out and said it. One comment I actually thought was hilarious was somebody put on there, I don't think we should be worrying about Area 51. It's areas through 1 to 50 that we don't even know about that we need to be worried about. And I didn't think, that's kind of true. Why is it Area 51? Why? What's all the other areas? Where are they?
Well,
Area 69.
Area 69.
Well,
we know what that's called. Sorry.
Anyway, back to my story.
Yeah.
Craig Daniel Monroe, 45, from Florida. His friend worked at NASA, and because of that, he used that to back up the claims that the rocks that he took from his garden were in fact secret moon rocks from NASA.
So he took it from
and
his
listed
garden.
them on Craig's.
They weren't actually secret moon rocks, but they were from his garden.
Yeah.
That's cheeky, isn't it? That's really cheeky.
Yeah, no, they weren't actually space rocks.
Just normal rocks. So how was he? So on Craigslist, he was marketing them. Did someone just think he had like a whole collection of rocks somewhere stored from the garden?
It doesn't show the actual Craigslist listing.
Oh, that's a shame.
But it says that he listed them as rocks from the moon that were sold by NASA given by NASA to his friend. And yeah, tried selling them. One of them, which is quite a big rock, I can see a picture of here.
Yeah.
I can tell that it's from a garden, if I'm honest. But he tried to sell it for £16,000.
Jeez. I mean, I know that sort of stuff does go for that because I watch what's it called? Porn Stars. That like the American.
Hang on a minute.
Not.
Let's take a chin.
Not those kind of porn stars. But
that's a good show.
Yeah, that's a good show, and they do sell like moon stuff on there quite often. It does go for some big.
They have a hub apparently, don't they?
A hub.
Yeah.
Oh, ha 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 ha. Pornhub.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Demonetized.
Sorry, the old brain is not ticking over. So he had like what? You said he doesn't show the listing. He's got like lots of these rocks, or is it just the one he tried selling?
Let me have a look. So sells, 8 he tried to list, but the biggest one was the one I just mentioned.
I think it's true.
So how did he get found out that they were not real rocks?
Well, someone bought one, and it's pretty.
That's not from space.
yeah, basically.
That's not dust.
I can tell because it doesn't have the USS Enterprise written on the side.
This ultimately led to Craig's friend being let go from his job as well.
Oh, so was he actually involved then?
His friend was involved because he was saying, but his friend was saying, I work at NASA. These are real.
But did he actually work at NASA?
I don't know. He got sacked. So yeah, I think he did.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. So maybe he was like authenticating them or something. He was like, I don't know.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Proper like space rocks. That sounds. I got to admit that does sound plausible because there's some weird people.
It's fucking America, mate. Everything's plausible.
I think it's fake.
You think it's fake? Are we gonna
I've
get different opinions again? You're just doing the opposite.
To be honest, I know Oscar better than probably anyone on this planet, and he's gone, that looks believable.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think that's bollocks.
No, I think I'm going to stick with my guns, but I'm not doing very well so far today. I'm 0 for 0 so far, but I'm going to say I think it's true.
Are we locking in already, or do you want some more details, guys?
Well, if you've got more details, give me more details. I didn't realize you had any.
So what do you want to know?
His address.
Okay, so the 16,000 one that he tried to sell was a porous rock that he found in his garden. It does look like it. I mean, you can tell it's not from space, but it does look like it could be from the moon. You know them rocks that have like the little holes in them?
Yeah, like potholes things that are like little. They're kind of porous, like almost like a sponge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the 16,000 one.
So Shah says it is true. I remember the article. That's ruining the game, Shah. I'm still going with true though. That's really. You shouldn't tell us.
Of course you will.
Right.
Right, so you both sticking with your answers, yeah?
I'm locking in real.
Yeah,
Hey, what,
I'm looking at fake.
You think fake? Okay. So
Yeah.
I did, in fact, make that up completely
Oh my god.
Told
from
you.
scratch.
Wow. Thanks, Shah. There's me like, yeah, that's definitely fake then. Oh, not fake. It's definitely real.
I
then.
mean, if that is an article, I did not, because I made that up.
Oh my god. Right, so literally,
I'm gonna check now.
I've got nothing right so far at all. I didn't even get any points for like my one that I did because you guessed it.
Huh?
I said I've got no points for guessing your ones, but then also I didn't get any points for like because you guys managed to guess mine as fake. I'm not doing very well today. I'm doing awful actually.
No. Well, Ollie's on 3. I'm on 2. You're on 0.
Oh, so annoying. Right, Ollie, your turn.
Okay. Woman comes back to life in hearse on way to her own cremation.
So they'd already had the funeral,
Yeah.
and she was then going to be cremated.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry.
I wonder
hang
if
on.
she
Is
heard.
Is this an American one again?
No.
No. Then no. That's straight off. That makes me think fake because you don't generally have a funeral and then transport the body somewhere else to do.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't. Most of the time, the cremation, you have those curtains that people they literally could go back in the curtains.
Yeah, you
come across.
can, but you can have a funeral anywhere and then go to a cremation or a crematorium or a cemetery after.
I smell something fishy going on here. I reckon.
Hang on, hang on.
I need more
She's calling
details.
bullshit. Hang on, she's calling bullshit on my last one.
Who's that? Oh, it's not a lie. Someone did do that.
No, so it was a fake article that was created in the style of Florida Man that I manipulated into my own. I've just looked it up.
So is there actually like an article, but it's not a real one?
So it's a fake headline that was made. I made the name. I made up a story about his friend in NASA.
Okay. Shah, if you can send us the actual article, that'd be useful because you should be able to put a link in there. I should.
I mean, my story it was a lie, but there could be something similar, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe. So she said, unless
sorry,
it's a
Ollie.
religious. Sorry, I'm just reading the next message.
Yeah, that's fine.
Unless it's a religious requirement that they cannot use embalming fluid or drain your fluids, it could be a possibility.
Oh yeah, that's true.
See,
that's true because they do that, don't they?
What
they don't like leave all your juices.
Yeah, but don't they embalm you before? Surely they embalm you before because that's the whole point of you not going off, basically.
Yeah. So they must have been either in a deep coma, a deep coma.
Have we got any more details, or is that literally just a headline?
Where did this happen? Stockport, I bet.
Bahampa, India.
Okay, all right, maybe.
Where?
Bahampa, India.
Right. Okay. So they might not have embalmed and drained the fluid.
That's what I was studying. Like, oh yeah, maybe. Actually, it was in there. I don't know. So
that's difficult actually.
That is quite difficult because I could again, like, although I haven't said that, Indian doctors are the best. So who knows?
It's not the doctors that deal with dead, though, is it?
True. Well, I don't know. I don't know how it's done in India. It might be different. So
I mean, I've had a really hot curry before and gone into like a curry coma where I just pass out asleep.
So what was the woman's name?
Oh shit. Budgie
Jane Smith.
Hammer.
Budgie Hammer.
Budgie Hammer.
Budgie Hammer. One of them things that you smash budgies up with, yeah?
Yeah.
Budgie Hammer.
Oh, that tickled me, that did. Budgie Hammer.
See, I don't think Holly would have thought of that on the spot. Oh. Budgie Hammer.
That's brilliant. So I'm just Budgie Hammer. If that's a real name, I apologise for taking the mickey out of it, but Budgie Hammer, that's quite funny. Right, so when did this happen?
It doesn't give a year, just 1st of February.
Okay. So what is
Okay.
Oh, it just says 1st February. No, we don't know. It could be 10 years ago.
Yeah, just 1st February.
I'm sure. Usually, it doesn't. If it doesn't give a thing, that would be quite a recent, doesn't it? If it doesn't give a year, usually that's this February.
I'm struggling with this one.
I need to get
Yeah,
this one,
I think
because
it
I'm
was.
doing
I
so
think
badly.
it was this year because the article was published in February on the 13th.
Okay. I think I don't know, but I think I'm still going fake. I still reckon fake. I don't know why. I still think fake. Oscar, what do you reckon?
I'm really stuck on this one. I'm going to say true.
I'm going to be wrong again, aren't I? You can see this already.
Have we locked in?
Yeah, I'm locked
Yeah.
in. I think fake.
It was true.
Oh, for God's
She,
sake!
An Indian woman was thought to be dead, woke up again moments before she was about to be cremated. Burji Amma, 52, from Burma, India, was severely burnt in a fire in her home on February the 1st. She was taken to hospital with burns covering half her body, and she returned home where she remained in a bad state. A few days later, she didn't open her eyes because the family were unable to get her to another hospital due to poor finances.
Oh my God!
Right.
I feel really bad now because I've just not only just taken the mickey out of her name, but she was a burn victim as well.
Well, at least no. Never mind. I was going to make a bad, tasteful joke there. By the way, I'm not accusing you of calling bullshit. It's just a bit of banter, don't worry.
I just suddenly realised I haven't changed the date on this podcast. What an idiot! See, I keep forgetting stuff. Talk amongst yourself for a second. I'm just going to change the details.
Okay. So Ollie, we're both on 3 each.
Yeah.
Nathan's
I've got
hosting a
0.
game
I've
show.
literally got 0.
play.
I know I'm doing so bad.
Oh wow! I mean, to be fair, I've got another one. If you want to do another round,
We can. Yeah, I don't mind doing another one. I've still got one more to do. I've got one more story for me to do.
yeah, I've got a story to do, like a personal one, but I've got another news article. If you want to do another one, do you, Ollie?
I've got another news article as well.
Yeah,
I've only done one.
All right, cool. Yeah, she'll go still, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we can do your one afterwards because we've still got like 20 minutes left before we take a break. So we can always do this one and then we can do your one as well. Right.
Okay.
So the headline for this is alligators in the sewers. This is my one that was down in Florida, not New York. So on a routine pothole inspection, a robot was dispatched with a camera. There was a team with the robot. It wasn't just like a robot by itself.
Yeah.
To check the sewers because craters kept appearing in the road above where the sewers were.
Right.
At first, they thought it was a toad because they went down and they saw these 2 eyes sort of looking at them, and they thought it was a toad. But it turned out to be a 5-foot alligator.
So, crocodiles and alligators, are they both freshwater?
I have no idea, but I know that crocodiles are much bigger than alligators.
None of them are seawater, are they?
I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not an expert, but I don't know.
How long did you say it was?
5 foot.
Right.
I mean, what are they eating down there? That's the thing, isn't it?
I mean, I don't know how long it had been down there. The one thing they did say though was it says the sewer comprises of some 75 miles, so no one really knows how it managed to get there. But the running assumption is that it managed to get through one of the storm water ponds that they have for like when it floods. So there's like these like ponds that are like overfilled, which is a bit floods and stuff. And they reckon it got into that and then somehow managed to get into the pipe system.
Okay.
That's what the comments saying. I've actually seen.
Shah is very educated.
Yeah,
on this
I've
stuff.
actually seen when I was in Florida Keys alligators coming out of the sewer drain. An alligator can either be a freshwater or saltwater animal. Okay.
Okay, well, I mean,
What makes me laugh is the whole mistook it for a toad thing. Because there's quite a big difference in the size of an alligator and a toad.
Yeah, but when you're looking for a camera
Yeah,
or a
no,
robot.
I suppose it's it's forgivable.
But what were they eating? Are they just living off shit?
Maybe they were living off toads.
Well,
Who knows? When the alligator saw the camera or the robot thing, it turned tail and ran, and they don't know what happened after that.
so it could be the alligator that was seen coming out of the sewer drain in Florida Keys.
I don't
when
think I
Shah
need
was
much
there.
more information. I think it's true. From what I know and from what I've just generally heard, is that alligators do generally just go into storm drains.
And to be honest, they're prehistoric creatures. I'm sure they can live off a couple of toads for a while.
Maybe it was living off of turtles, but I mean they are in New York, so who knows?
So
Wait,
where was it? In Florida?
It was in Florida, not New York. But maybe there's other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles down in Florida that we don't know about, are less famous, that it's eating because it's down there.
And I feel like generally, I mean, to be honest, it makes sense because an alligator, along with most reptiles and that, they only eat like once or twice a week.
Shah says they eat rats, turtles, your pet if you get too close. I'm guessing fish, an iguana, whatever else they can get their chompers on.
And I suppose if it's gone down there and gone all that way, it's going to struggle to get out as well. So
Yeah. So that's almost like the myth with it. It's the one thing I know about alligators is the myth is that they don't actually need to eat very much. They only eat like once or twice a week.
okay. What was the company that checked the drains?
I don't know. I don't have that details, but I'm guessing it was probably something like Pothole Robot Repairman.
Turtles in Florida are rather large, yeah, and I bet they're fucking adorable as well.
Oh,
love-
Super
I love
Mario
Turtles.
Brothers, wasn't it?
You
I
see
love
it, that's it. It was Super
And
Mario
a
Bros. That's
tortoise.
it.
I'm going to say that's true. I think.
So are you guys locking in your answers?
Yeah, I think it's true.
So you
Yeah.
reckon it's true?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's a well-known myth, but on this occasion, it was true.
Oh.
So well done. That's me 0 for 0 the entire bloody game. Right, come on, let's have your one because I've got to try and get something. So even though this is a bonus point, it doesn't count.
So you want me to do another
Let's
one?
have your other story then. If you've got one lined up, we might as well use it.
I've got two, so let me pick. Right, okay. Florida man found riding ostrich naked down Main Street during rush hour.
What is your obsession with Florida, man?
They're brilliant. They're brilliant.
Wait, say it again.
Florida man found riding ostrich naked down Main Street during rush hour.
Okay.
You're going to love his name, Ollie.
Well, the ostrich or the man?
The man, I don't know what the ostrich's name was. The man was called Chad Butler, 32, from Davenport.
Is that like that makes it sound like an inside joke? Saying if you guys know something I don't.
Oh,
It's just Chad. He's probably got a big chin as well.
oh, fucking Chad. Here you go, Nathan. I'll send you a picture to show in the chat.
Okay, what's the picture of? Is it a Chad?
Oh, 100%.
Right. So why was he? Okay, hang on. So many questions. Why was he riding an ostrich? And why was he naked?
Well,
Oh,
I
it's
don't know
Florida.
why. I don't know why he was naked. It was probably hot. It's Florida, but the reason is the traffic was so bad. He thought that riding his ostrich would get him past the traffic, basically. And they're quick.
This is very.
To
vague.
be honest, there you go, Nathan, mate. Shout out to everyone. That's what we mean by Chad.
That's a Chad. Okay.
That's a
is-
Chad chin.
I'm gonna have this picture on my computer now for ages. Like it's gonna.
Yeah,
lose- I'm
you
gonna
got
lose
to save.
it.
You got to save that as your desktop background.
Just you can fuck off.
We
I'll say
both
that
have
for
it
you.
as our desktop.
Yeah,
no.
it is. It's my desktop background.
So this is a picture of Oscar apparently. At least what he thinks he looks like.
So
Yeah.
Chad Butler, 32, from Davenport, tried to beat the rush hour traffic by riding an ostrich instead of driving a car.
So this must be an American one again, isn't it? You said, no, because where's Davenport?
Davenport's in Florida.
Yeah. Okay, so it is an American one.
Well, yes,
But yeah,
it
the
is,
title is Florida Man.
it is illegal to own an ostrich, but he doesn't technically need to own it, does he?
So it does.
It is
does
Florida.
address-
It is the state where everything goes. It's like a
So
Okay.
on that,
When you say he was riding the ostrich, are we
Yeah.
talking sat on going for a ride, or are we talking something else?
wait. Are ostriches
He was
even
sat on
native to America, or might be the thing?
No, they're not. No, they're
huh?
Australia.
Did you say it was Florida?
Australia's
Florida,
Australia.
yeah.
Yeah, it's Florida.
So
So it is illegal to own an ostrich in Florida, which leads me to the next part. So Chad Butler was arrested for indecent exposure and owning an ostrich. So he was sentenced to hang on, 3 years.
okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
How did he get the ostrich if they're not native?
We have ostriches here. You can get
Yeah,
ostriches
but they're
everywhere.
in zoos. The people don't have them in their houses.
Yeah, no,
No,
they're not. Like,
People have ostriches as pets.
Who?
And emus.
Name one person.
I don't know anyone personally.
Fred
does your
does,
mum own
down the
an
road.
ostrich?
I mean, if I could, I'd have one.
Nah, I'm calling bullshit. I don't think that's fake. Oh,
I think-
fake.
If it's from Florida, I think that's true.
You reckon? No, I don't. I don't think it's that. Especially the name Chad as well. I reckon that's made up.
No,
What do you mean?
What
It
do I mean?
seems-
This is you, Oscar.
It's
Chad
way
Butler
too
is
good.
such a Florida name.
Chad
It's
Butler.
way too good. It's way too. He's naked on an ostrich to try and avoid rush hour.
It's
His
called
name's called Chad. It is definitely true.
No, fake.
It absolutely is true. It 100% happened. If it
Nathan,
didn't
are you
happen,
sure?
I don't want to be on this planet.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm going with fake.
Right, if you both locked in.
Yeah, I'm logged
Mhm.
in.
I have in fact completely made that up.
Yeah,
Oh,
finally got one.
No!
It's
So
only
I
taken
took
us
it from
like
another
nearly an hour.
article. So I took it from another article, which was, yep, that video of a guy riding an ostrich through traffic is totally fake. And that happened in Kazakhstan apparently. So I was like, okay.
So does that technically mean half a point?
Well, I was right. I was correct.
Yeah, I mean, well, I was technically right. He was riding an ostrich through traffic.
Yeah, but
No.
the answer
my-
you gave was wrong, though. You can't know, like,
Yeah,
actually
Florida
got half a
man
point. No.
found riding ostrich. I completely made it up.
Come on, viewers,
Yeah.
that's half a point, no? Surely.
No, it's not.
Well,
It's
we'll
not half a
We'll
point. It's
let the viewers decide, but I say no. But we let the viewers decide. Just so you what, we'll do one more story before we go off for the break. While we've got quite a few people watching at the moment, during the break, if you guys can come up with stories that you can write in the chat, when we come back, we will try and decide whether your stories are true or false. As well as afterwards, we've got round two, which is our doing our personal stories. But yeah, if you can, during the break, if you come up with some stories, chuck them in the chat. If you need to use a couple of comments, like sometimes it's a bit long, go ahead for it, and we'll come back and we'll try and figure out whether they're true or false, so you guys can get involved as well. Right.
Okay, so
So
is it,
you want one
my
more
story
story?
now?
Sorry. Yeah. Have you got another story?
Do you have another news article?
I've got another story.
Is this the
Yeah,
news
do you-
article? Yeah, not personal.
No, it is another news article.
Okay, cool.
Go on, then.
Go for it.
Woman murders roommate for sending too many Candy Crush requests.
True.
I'd fucking murder someone for that.
True. Straight off. I don't know.
I
That's
blocked someone on Facebook because they sent me too many Farmville requests and then they died, and now I feel bad.
right. So hang on. So were these people were roommates? You say?
Yep.
Why were they sending Candy Crush requests when they're in the same room?
Because you can't request something on a game in real life. You have to send a request
Yeah,
link.
but, I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
Hang on. You're talking to a complete. I don't mobile game at all. I hate mobile games.
Okay, so with it, you would have to so to send a request, you would send it either through the game or through like a text, and you would get a notification.
Yeah. But is that so you have to join and play, or is that just like a friend request?
Or to send items and things like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So you could
Or
just
to
spam
request them
stuff.
or whatever. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So we've got any more
Well, I
details.
need some paracetamol. I've got a banging headache.
Okay.
We've got some more details.
Yeah, go on, more details.
What do you want to know?
I'd like to know their PIN number.
What was their
and bank.
names? I've got a
You
con
can
number.
ask anything.
Sword
You might
God.
not have the answers. That's the thing.
So, what do you want to know?
What was their
The names.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, her name.
We just give it a second. Think for a minute. You can make something up quite quickly.
Fuck off. Okay.
You know this is totally false, yeah?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. You know, we all know. You might as well look at him right now. Yeah, no. Her name was called Eileen Smith.
Smith. Oh, a Smith. Yeah, that was difficult to think of.
Huh?
A Smith.
Well, I got confused with what you guys wanted to know. Everyone was
names.
just like more information.
Their names.
Sometimes when I'm drunk, I lean too.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm on my way. I'll be honest. I have been out since 1, so.
Right, so there was 2 of them. So we've got one name, Eileen
Yeah.
Smith.
They were teenagers. She's 19.
Yeah.
So under the
yeah.
age, where was this?
It was in a place. My brain's gone. I'm too drunk.
Oh, come on, mate.
we should actually do a drunk version of this where we every time we get one wrong we have to take a drink. That would be good fun.
Yeah, it wouldn't be good for me now because I'm already
It
very
wouldn't be good
much
for me today because I'd have been really pissed already.
I'm
Yeah,
already.
you don't really drink, so you'd
exactly.
be slaughtered.
Exactly. Yeah, I got how many wrong so far? Quite a few.
All of them except
No,
the bonus
I
one.
got the bonus one right. Yeah, so I got at least
You
6
got
wrong.
4.
I got 6. Well, that's because I can't do my own, can I? So yeah, 4.
So we've given you enough time to think of where this happened.
Oh yeah, that's what you wanted to know. Yeah, it happened in San Fernando Valley.
See, I'm still waiting on the second name. I've got Eileen Smith, and we've only got one person apparently. And I said there's 2 people.
So they were housemates. They're both 19.
What are they both called? Eileen Smith. What's the other one's name?
Is Eileen the one that murdered or got murdered?
Oh, she was the one that bludgeoned her fucking.
She's the one that did the murdering. You see.
Yeah.
Okay. So who did she murder for the 50th time?
Jasmine Bailey.
Jasmine Bailey.
Jasmine
thank you.
Bailey.
God, there we go. Finally
Yeah.
got a second name. Okay.
Anything else? Anything else you want to know?
Was there any previous history of this, or was this just the fact that it was literally just over Candy Crush, nothing else?
It was literally Candy Crushes because she sent her a serious amount of requests, upwards of nearly 100 a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm ready to lock in. I think.
Anything else you want to know?
How did she bludgeon her?
She smashed her in and she bludgeoned her with a hammer.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure I've heard this story before, but the names don't add up.
What,
So I remember seeing, I think it was a UK article that somebody killed somebody. They were named the Candy Crush Killer. I know that.
Right.
I remember seeing it.
So
but
what are you looking in?
this is a lie.
You reckon it's a lie? Well, because do you reckon it's a half truth, like it's sort of true, but it's changed details?
Yeah, I reckon it's a half truth. Yeah.
See, I'm kind of with because I feel like this happened. I feel like, in my opinion, this feels real, like it definitely happened.
Okay, so what doubts do you have that I can help you with?
Well, for me, I don't.
Well,
know the doubts I have are the names. Like it took you so long to figure out the names.
Mate, I'm bollocks. All right, I've been out all day. I was like,
Getting defensive now.
I couldn't even remember what I was doing.
I don't know. I'm locking in. I'm locking in true. I think.
I'm gonna say lie.
Okay. What is it then?
So we're good. It's fake.
It's fake. Oh, for God's
It's
sake.
completely fake.
That's so bad.
There was not a single thing true about the whole
not even
thing.
not at all.
No, and I had a whole,
because I'm sure I've seen a Candy Crush
and
killer before.
not a single thing was true about it.
God's sake, I'm doing so
and
bad.
I tried to have this whole action plan to make it sound real, but I am a little bit on the tipsy side. I just couldn't put it together.
So
I couldn't play it off.
Fair enough.
Candy Crush killer who slaughtered neighbour with rolling pin is set free early. Sandra Weir, who murdered 82-year-old Mary Lodgy in her own home, left prison for a hospice last week after 7 years for her life sentence.
God, I need more drink.
She played Candy Crush straight after killing her. That's why she's the Candy Crush killer.
Right, so it wasn't over. Okay.
I didn't know anything about that to the point that the story was so fake. I went on Google and literally put in a female name generator.
See, hang on a minute. You guys on the internet? You shouldn't be on the internet. That's naughty.
Well, we're not.
Oh no, I've done it before.
That's still naughty.
I've done it before.
The only things I have up are the your stream, the articles that are true. So I've got all the information on them.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, I literally have the live stream and then the article that.
We're not cheating. That would ruin the game.
That's literally it.
Anyway, right. Okay, that's part one done. We're going to go for a short break, literally 5 minutes. So don't go anywhere. But during the 5 minutes, like I said, if you can come up with some stories yourselves, you can put in the chat. Just have a go with it. Obviously, Sarah's saying I've got nothing. Sorry, my brain is fried. Just have a go. Just have it. All right, welcome back to Truth or Lies Tazer Podcast. We're back from a break. Told you it wouldn't be long.
So we're going to do a quick bonus round. For 2 points, what am I wearing?
Oh God.
Probably nothing.
Are you wearing a Spider-Man outfit?
No, I'm joking. That's not. I am wearing this. I'm in.
Whatever you're wearing, I don't want to see a picture of it. And I'm not putting a picture on stream.
Okay, fine.
Right. Anyway.
All right, I'm ready.
I was about to say we haven't got any stories in the chat, but if you guys think of anything, please do right now. I really want to get you guys doing some stories. I know you can sort of try and guess if they're true or false. But round 2 is personal stories about us. So the purpose of this is basically that we'll each tell a story. We won't tell you whether it's true or false, but one of the stories is false, and you guys watching now in the chat have to guess which one of us is telling the truth and which one of us is telling a fib. So, any particular one of you guys want to go first, or shall I go first?
Oscar, you can go first if you want.
Yeah, all right, I'll go first.
False. He's thinking too hard. Sorry, we're not doing that. They're guessing.
Right, so my nan, God bless her soul, the Gypsy Queen, she used to steal moss from the New Forest and sell it to the Chelsea Flower Show for thousands of pounds a bag.
Really? Thousands of pounds?
It's Chelsea Flower Show, mate. It's New Forest moss, my friend.
Yeah, surely there's.
The bigger the sheets of moss, the more money it's worth.
So
if
how
it's
do they
loads
know
of little
from
pieces.
New Forest, though? Because surely you can get moss anywhere.
Well, you can, but it's the moss that grows in New Forest is better than any moss.
Okay. By that, I mean, Chelsea Flower Show is ridiculously expensive stuff, but.
Yeah. So yeah, she had a key so that she could drive her car into the foresty parts, not just on the roads.
Okay.
But she was allowed X amount per month, and she used to go every day and get 10 big black bags of moss.
Okay, so when she had a key, does that mean she worked with the Forestry Commission?
No, so you used to be able to pay to have a key, and you could collect moss, but you were allowed to only for personal use. But she used to get it and sell it.
Okay, interesting. I don't know anything about that personally.
Her moss was used on one of the royal gardens at Chelsea Flower Show as well.
Wow, that's cool. Not quite as cool as Kim's dad punching a moose last time, but
no, Chuck Norris and all that.
Yeah, Chuck Norris, his dad.
This is hard for me to comment on, because I knew your nan since I was witty,
Yeah.
and
But I'm guessing you can't say you'll give anything. You'll give something away.
And let me guess, you never remember us doing that.
huh?
You never remember us doing that, do you?
I don't strictly remember you doing it, but I feel like I know that that's true.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll give you some more details anyway. So my nan used to drive a Nissan Micra, and it was green. It was the old bubble one, and we used to call it the little froggy because it looked like a little frog.
My mum
I
used to
remember
have a
that.
Micro. It was the bubble ones as well. They were fucking shit.
I used to get really, really car sick because anywhere we went in my nan's car, all I could ever smell was moss.
That's not a bad smell, though, is it?
It is when you're in a car for 3 hours.
Oh, I suppose, yeah. Sort of wet moss type, or soil smell.
Damp, dirty,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, I don't know.
I
So-
say it's true. I'm looking in true straight
Well,
away.
we're not locking in stuff. Don't forget, we're not the ones guessing. It's the audience.
Oh, yeah,
no,
well-
the other guys are guessing this time.
For me, yeah. For me personally, that's what I think.
Okay, so
Okay.
Ollie, do you want to go next, or do you want me to go first?
I don't mind.
Shall I go? Mix it up a bit.
Yeah, you
Go
can
on
do.
then.
Why not?
Sure. Okay. Cool. So, I don't know. I've got a thing about school stories. I think last time I can't remember actually what I told last time.
Because you're a nonce. Sorry.
Jesus.
Foster line. Foster line.
There's us
You're not.
demonetised again. Thanks a lot. For God's sake. So yeah, I think what story did I tell last time? I can't actually remember. Do you remember?
I can't remember.
No.
Your school play.
Oh, we singing. That was it. Singing for school.
Yeah,
play,
yeah.
So this is kind of a similar sort of thing, except more negative type thing. So when I was at school, like I messed with like haircuts quite a lot. Like you wouldn't believe it now because my hair usually doesn't change. Although actually currently I am actually growing my hair out. But,
Okay.
Yeah, my hair's
Welcome to the club.
my hair's really long at the moment, like way longer than you've ever seen it. It's nuts. But I had the bleached hair years ago. I remember like growing that out and again like the sort of skunk type look to it. And I tried a few different things. And I once bought some red hair dye to dye my hair, obviously red.
I've done that.
Well, the thing is, I'd recently bleached it, and it was still kind of white-ish, and the red was not very red. It was pink.
Okay.
It went pink, and I dyed it on a Sunday evening. So I had no chance to fix it before going to school the next day. So I had to go to school with pink hair. And I was a kid that got bullied regularly anyway, being overweight. So the fact that I went to school
That bastard. No, sorry. It's
being the kid that got bullied with pink hair, you can imagine it didn't go very well. It was...
See, but back in those days when you went to school, if your hair was pink, you would have got a cane.
No, I wasn't that old. Jesus Christ, that's my dad that got the cane, not me.
Oh, are you not that old?
Yeah, I am old, but not that old.
You look about 63, mate.
You know, they did have round wheels when I was a kid. They didn't just use stone.
Wood squares.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just really embarrassing because it was like there was no time to fix it or sort it, and like nowadays, like again, times have changed. If you went to school with pink hair, you'd probably be like, oh, that's a cool look. But when I was there, for a bloke to have pink hair, it was not a funny look.
I don't know. If you went to school with pink hair, Miss Moore would have made you change it, and she speaks through her nose.
Miss Moore.
Yeah.
Who's Miss Moore?
Miss Moore, yeah, you can't have hair like that now. Take your hands off.
Yeah.
They're trainers. You need to go and get plimsolls. She had a big hair.
Well, this wasn't like secondary school. This was like primary school. So it was like I wasn't at that age where I was told off really for uniform because it was kind of
What?
like,
And your mum let you do that?
well, I had like I said, I had
Oh,
bleached hair
Lydia.
before, and she bought the hair dye because obviously I didn't have any money at the time, so she bought the hair dye and she sort of helped me do it. But both realised quite quickly it was not very red. It was more pink.
I've I've met your mum. She definitely dyed your hair as an infant.
Yeah, she did. She did. I'm not joking. I've got pictures of me with like bleached hair, which is like I actually once burnt my scalp as well. Like I left the bleach on too long and it burnt my scalp, so I had blonde hair and a red head.
Right. Okay.
I did some weird
By
stuff.
the way. Oh yeah, Ollie beat me to it.
Yeah, don't forget, guys. You watching? You're the ones who are supposed to be guessing which ones of these are true and which ones are false. So please let us know what you think in the comments. But yeah, so that's pretty much my story. That I once accidentally dyed my hair pink and had to go to school with pink hair.
Okay. All right, Ollie, your turn then.
Okay. I played on the same stage as Madness. You two, Amy Winehouse.
So do you mean at the same time, or do you mean you played on a stage they once played on?
I played on a stage they once played on up
Okay.
in London.
And when you say you two, you're not talking about us two. You're talking about the band you two.
The band U2.
Just checking the wording here. We're not getting cheated somehow.
So based on the people that you're saying performed there, are you saying you performed at the Dublin Castle in Camden?
Yeah.
Nice.
How did you know that? How did you know it was the Dublin Castle?
Because that was Madness were residents there, and Amy Winehouse used to
That's
work there.
where Madness started, and Amy Winehouse worked there when she got famous.
Okay. See,
We're into music, Nathan. We know these
I'm
things.
terrible with this because I haven't got a clue. Like
The Arctic Monkeys also played there, which are one of my favourite bands.
Just for a bit of context, I am in a specials tribute band, a ska band. So
okay. See, I'm awful. With,
So
like,
shall
music
we,
and stuff.
Ollie, play Valerie on the guitar and I'll sing it. Go on then.
Are you sure he's going to play that on the guitar? How many drinks he's had?
Yeah, when I perform, when I'm on stage, I'm always bollocksed.
Oh, really?
Someone's like literally putting points on the stage for him, yeah.
And I'm just smashing them back. Like, by the end of the set, I'm absolutely rascaled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Are we getting a rendition, or was that a joke? I was literally waiting.
Oh,
I don't know if I want to do that.
No,
Don't suggest
if we were
it then.
together,
I was really excited then. I thought we were going to get some rendition of Valerie.
Yeah, no. I mean, if we were together, could have done it.
Next month would be a team again, and you can get someone else on, and we'll in the break we'll perform a show.
Yeah. Tune in for next episode.
Every time I try to get someone on this month, it's been like, oh, I'm busy, or I'm washing my hair, or something like that. There's some poor excuse.
Oh, Nathan, I didn't realise it.
We just got nothing
I think
better
that's what it is. I think the people just hate me. But it's an open call. If anyone wants to come on, like if you guys watching have creators that you want to see on this podcast, want to do something with me, please message them or tell me who they are and I'll message them. The whole point is to get on lots of different people. I want to get on like a big variety of people. So yeah. Oh, Sarah saying yes to a bit of Valerie.
We will do it if you tune in next time.
Yeah, this will be next time.
You have to come back next time to do that.
Yeah, you have to decide if that is true or false. Did I play on the same stage as Madness and all these great massive hits from the 70s?
But not the same.
So yeah, which one's false? Ollie playing on the same stage as Madness.
And
my nan stealing moss. My nan stealing moss and selling it to the Chelsea Flower Show. Or Nathan dyeing his hair pink and having to go to school.
So if you guys can type in the chat now what you guys think is the false one, and any true ones, or you can just say the false one, whatever you want to do. But which one you think is false in the chat, and we're going to waffle away for a bit, just bide the time.
Yeah. So if you want us to perform on the next one, we're putting the camera on for it.
I'll put the camera on for that bit, but it is a podcast, don't forget.
Okay.
So it is an audio podcast. But if you want to do that, then I will put the camera on for that bit, as long as you guys dress up.
Okay.
I want to see like punk rock hairstyles. Come on.
I'll dress up as Amy Winehouse. We're doing Valerie, for God's sake.
Who's WY? Is that you, Ollie?
That's Ollie.
Well, we definitely shouldn't have 2 false. There should be 2 true and 1 false.
Yeah, there's 2 true and 1 lie, Ollie.
So I hope not. 1 true, 2 false, 3 false. But,
For God's sake. Come on, guys, what are you playing at? We need answers. You've all been talking, and now you've all gone quiet.
I know, all of a sudden they've just gone really quiet, haven't they? It's really odd. Do you know what I need? I need jingle for next time, where we do like round 2, I need like round 1 and round 2 jingles. Like I press a button.
We can do that for you if you want.
What, a jingle?
Yeah, we'll make you a couple of jingles.
I'll wait and see what your Valerie's like first before I say yes to that. Sarah says, I don't see why not for Ollie, but more impressive if he performed at the same time as me.
Hey, she spelled my name the correct way. That makes me happy.
Nobody spells Ollie differently, mate. I've never
No,
known
they
anyone.
do. They spell it O-double-L-Y.
Oh, really?
If I spelt it, I would have spelt it with an IE at the end. I would have done.
Yeah. I've
Most
never seen
people
anyone.
either spell it O-double-L-Y or O-L-I.
Okay.
How would you? So when was Madness? Madness still a thing? They're not, are they? They've
Yeah, Madness are a thing.
Yeah, they're huge. What?
Yeah, but what I
I
mean
took
is
my dad to see them a few years back at the festival at Victorious in
so
Portsmouth.
they're still going. That's what I mean. They're not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they'll go till they die.
Okay, see that's what I was going to ask. Because like for Madness and that, some of the bands you said were quite old bands. So I was like, there's no way you could have really played with them at the same time. But if they're still around, then you could have done.
Just realised I'm on YouTube Netherlands.
So I'm getting shown Urbex stuff at the same time.
Huh?
Well, whoever's showing you the Urbex stuff, ask them what they think. Ask them if they think it's true or false. So again, just to reiterate, the stories were Oscar was Nan stealing moss and selling it at the Chelsea Flower Show. Mine was dyeing my hair pink accidentally at school and having to go to school with pink hair. And Ollie's was playing on the same stage that Madness, Amy Winehouse, and lots of other performers played on. Which one do you think is true? Which one do you think is false? We're going to give it a couple more minutes and then we're going to reveal the answer. So Sarah says Moss true, pink false, stage true. It does make me laugh.
Okay.
Like of all the stories, right? The one that's probably very easy to sort of do, accidentally dye your hair pink, compared to playing on the same stage as really famous people. Like,
Well, the thing is, Nathan, you live quite a boring life, you see.
oh yeah, well maybe this is it. I think what it is I need better friends. I need friends like Madness and Amy Winehouse apparently.
Well, Amy Winehouse is dead, so that
Yeah.
might be true.
Well, maybe it's a bit late to make friends with her now, but so Hex said false, true,
Well, it
true.
depends.
So false is you're saying the moss is false, pink hair is true, and stage is true. Is that what you mean by false, true? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Excellent. True. Oh, we got a mixed bag today. Malcolm Stewart says true, false. So far we've got one person saying the pink hair's false, one person saying that moss is false, and one person saying that the stage is false. Mixed bag.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Literally 2 more minutes, and then we'll. I just couldn't imagine my mam sending me to school with iffy hair.
I know, that's what I said, but I've met Nathan's mum.
Yeah, my mum's an ex-cop, so there's no way I wasn't going to school. Put it that way, regardless of what colour my hair was.
You were getting the baton.
Yeah, I was like, you are going.
Okay.
Brilliant.
So how long are we giving it?
Well, I'm going to give it to literally 25 past, so it's 24 now, so literally 1 minute left. But I'm just making it all up. Maybe we are too. Maybe all of them are false.
No, they're not.
They're not. They are. There's only one false. So we'll do this again like we did last time. We'll go around starting with the order we basically told them in, and we'll say whether they're true or false, etc. and reveal them one at a time. And I'll try and press the right button this time, because apparently I pressed true last time when it was false.
Yes, you did do that.
Did I? I swear I didn't do that. I swear I didn't. But never mind. Adrian, how's it going? You've just joined us literally at the end of the stream. Right, it is 25 past. Oh yeah, and Sarah said, "Oh well, you could have said that before." Well, no one asked. Again, we've been asking questions the entire thing. You could have said in the chat, "Is your mum a police officer?" I mean, it's rather specific, but you could have done. Right. Okay. Anyway, Oscar, are you
Yes.
ready to reveal your secret?
I can reveal.
Oh, Aaron, sorry, one sec.
My nan.
One sec. We had Jay just said Oscar is lying, so that's 2 votes for you saying it's lying. So the audience think that your one's the lie.
Okay.
Okay.
So, my nan, who supposedly stole moss and sold it to the Chelsea Flower Show for thousands of pounds, I can confirm. Growing up, I was regularly taken to the New Forest to help my nan collect her moss, which she did sell to the Chelsea Flower Show.
So
I
true.
knew it.
That is true.
I knew that was sitting in the back of my brain.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I did indeed dye my hair a multitude of colours and different styles, and I did go with some really weird haircuts, including I wasn't lying about burning my hair either, but I was lying about having pink hair because that never happened. Which leaves only one answer for Ollie.
And that is very true.
It was.
I was with him.
You were with me. I did play on the same stage as some of the greats of madness, Amy Winehouse.
So how did that come about? Because I'm curious to know more about that. Like, how did that actually come about?
Well, my band has been for a while. It's been kind of blowing up a little bit, and so we've been getting gigs quite far out. And the Dublin Castle, the Dublin Castle, they reached out to us and said that they wanted us to come there, and we instantly took straight to the chance of it because madness started there. Amy Winehouse, she worked there all throughout the time of when she got famous. And it was an absolute. It was surreal. Really to go from where just playing locally to then playing on some of these massive stages now.
Well, you say that, but you were a miserable prick all day. You did not want to play that show.
No, I didn't. It took ages, traveling up there. I was starving, and that was it. I played a lot of stages, but that was probably the most notable.
So I've got a story on this day. Actually, I'll tell it because it'll be entertaining for the viewers. So Nathan, you may or may not know, I don't like doing poos in public toilets. It's a phobia of mine.
I can't say I've actually noticed that, but we've been plenty of explorers, and I don't think I've ever seen you a poo. So think about it.
No.
Not that we ever watched people doing a poo. Let's point that out.
Well, I felt like I needed a poo all day. We walked around Camden for hours, and I was like ill because I needed a poo.
Yeah.
And then we got to the gig. I'd been to multiple toilets. Like 2 of them were out of order. 1 of them was filthy. And then we got to the venue, and the toilets were horrendous. They were like prison toilets, metal.
Yeah, they were.
And I said to Ollie was in the toilet with me. I was like, just staying here with the hand dryer on. So I plucked up the carriage and I sat on this dirty toilet seat, probably caught syphilis. And all it was a massive fart.
Was the mother of all farts. It was
was
loudest thing. I even had the hand dryer going, and it was proper. And in the toilet,
I sat on a public toilet for no reason.
Megaphone.
It was well bad. And then afterwards, I was like, I feel fine.
Has everyone noticed as well when you were trying to be really quiet? Like, I live in a house and there's like loads of kids and stuff, so there's loads of people in the house all the time. But you're trying to be really quiet going to the loo, right? That would be the one time that you push a bit too hard, and a big fart comes out, and it just literally goes around the entire house, and everyone knows what you're doing then.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, I don't mind if I'm at my house or if I was at your house, Nathan. I'd loudly fart.
Yeah, you would. When
If
I know,
if I'm in a public toilet, I mean, I sharted at your wedding.
I
went
wasn't.
the whole.
No, I wasn't going to say that. I was going to leave you. Like, I was going to leave you some dignity. I wasn't going to say anything, but yeah, you did.
I said at the beginning of the night, I said I'm not going to shit myself. I made a statement that I wasn't. 10 minutes before the end, whilst we were tidying up, I thought it was safe, but it wasn't a safe part.
That's not a lie. That's completely true.
I even had to go and find Nathan and say, "You never guess what, mate." Just started.
Yeah. There's me on my wedding day, and I'm like just tidying up because we're not rich enough to have staff do that for us. We had to do it ourselves. And I got Oscar come over.
If I was your personal butler that day.
I'm sorry, you got a lot of free alcohol out of that. You went exactly. You were very well paid for that. But. Yeah, so I'm like trying to tidy up, and I literally Oscar comes to me. He grabs me by the shoulders, and he goes, "I'm sorry, Nathan, but I've sharted myself." And I'm like, "Are you kidding? Are you serious?" So yeah, absolutely, 100% true. But yeah, with on that note, that's pretty much the end of today's podcast. Like I said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Please leave comments down below. Obviously, you're watching this afterwards. Leave some comments. And we'll try and comment on them next time. So, like, if you've got like stories you want to tell us, we'll tell you if they're true or false. Obviously, don't put that in the comment. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you to my guests for being here today, and we will see you in the next one. Which I just
make sure you check out What You After. We've got a paranormal video coming up on what day is it today? Friday. It's coming up on Sunday. It'll be our first actual video in a long time, so it would be nice if you guys could join for the premiere. And make sure you are here next month for this live stream, because we will be performing our live rendition of Valerie.
Make sure you're back for that. Yeah. I can't wait to see that. But the next one, by the way, is on the 29th of March. So put that in your diaries. 29th of March, last Friday of the month. And thank you again for watching, and we will see you again next time. Please go check out the What You're After guys.
Bye for me.
And we'll see you later.